Tell you, I was sorry to do this to you, but I'm afraid you got a situation out in the parking lot.
Yeah, we found this guy loitering outside.
What's it take to get a drink around here?
Hey! He's working.
Give me loud.
What do you think, huh?
Uncle Trevor.
Hey.
When did this happen?
Hey, 'tis the season. Thanks to a little help from an angel, a guy upstairs, and a lot of friends. Forget.
I won't forget. Good morning. Well, you're here early. Well, have you found an ingenious way to launch Abandon?
Are you sure about this? I mean, there's so many new perfumes on the market.
Yes, but this one is going to be sensual yet coolly chic. This one is just going to have the feel of a modern classic, and the whole launch has got to reflect that. I want a really cool blitz all over TV, all over print, everywhere. And the buzz has got to be that fresh, new look about the campaign and the product.
Well, you've certainly sold me.
Well, good. Okay, now where can we get our seed money?
Well, I've got an idea. We have a product called Fresh Perfection. It's been a really slow performer. If we retired it, we could use that money for Abandon.
Oh, these numbers are incredibly weak.
Yes, I'm afraid Haley's baby went belly up.
Well, Haley would be the first one to scratch the whole thing if she were here. Okay, what were the startup costs on this?
What? I'm sorry.
Are the holidays still taking your toll?
It's the first day the kids are back at daycare.
Is Amanda down there?
I don't know.
Now, Janet, you know you're not going to be able to concentrate until you go down there and see.
Erica, I'm afraid it just gets harder and harder to walk away from her. You know what she did? I mean, she's so dear. She gave me this Christmas present to give my little girl.
Oh, Janet.
And on Christmas Eve, I went over to leave a present on Trevor's doorstep. I wasn't going to intrude or anything, and he found me. And I was able to spend a few minutes with Amanda.
You mean that Trevor has had a change of heart?
No, I don't think so. I think the holiday spirit probably caught him off guard. It's probably just a one-time thing.
Well, then you have to take him to court as planned, because your daughter needs you.
The only reason I was going to fight Trevor was because I thought he was slipping into some deep, dark depression, and he wasn't giving the kids the attention they need. But he seems to be recovering, so things will get better.
Janet, you have a right to a relationship with your daughter.
I'll only bring her heartache.
That's not true.
I gave up my rights when She's better off without me in her life.
No, you don't believe that.
After Amanda was born, I didn't see her. I didn't hold her because I was afraid of establishing a relationship. I felt that losing Amanda was my punishment for all the terrible things that I'd done. But when Laurel died, and after Trevor had that accident, I thought that maybe I should become a part of Amanda's life. But things have come into focus, and I have to do what's best for my little girl. I have to get out of her life once and for all.
All this paperwork. Hurry up and wait.
Physical therapy was never so good. Brad had the right idea hooking me up with this Elvin guy.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll pass it on to him.
He's got moves that'd wake up King Tut. I'll be climbing mountains by next week.
Oh, it sounds great.
I just wish I could hang around Center City and go a whole hog on it.
Well, you sound pretty serious about this.
Well, the sooner I get myself in shape, the sooner my life begins. My future hasn't looked so good since I got hitched to Laurel.
Well, you know what? Maybe we can hire some assistants, get someone to help cook and clean and take care of the kids and all that.
What are you talking about? I thought you claimed that, sir.
Yeah, well, actually, I might be moving in with Brad.
Great. Well, he's a doctor. Laurel will be very happy about that.
Yeah, I think she would.
Yeah, you hop on the Happiness Express, I'll get hooked up with Brinks.
Do they do housekeeping?
Well, man, he's gonna need an armed guard more than cooked carrots. Janet finds out about this, she'll be on it like a heat-seeking missile. No more Mr. Softy like I was Christmas Eve, letting a plan of Keel land right in the house. Next thing you know, she's going to start talking about visiting hours.
Hey, would that really be that bad?
What, are you nuts? I want my kid to grow up normal.
What are you talking about? Amanda is normal.
You think she's going to be normal if she finds out that her bio mom is a murderer? Right now she thinks Janet is a nice person. Let her think that.
Well, she's going to have to find out sooner or later, Trevor. Come on.
Let her grow up first. Come here to see Dr. Gately.
Pierce Riley. Hey, Trevor.
Hey, how you been?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I love this. And there's a little sandalwood in there, too, isn't there?
Very good. Well, you said you wanted it clean and modern.
Yes, and also erotic and distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
Janet, what do you think?
Oh, I'd buy it.
Oh, so would I. Okay. But just to be sure, let's just run it by a few test groups and hold number 1 and number 4 in the hopper.
Marvelous call. Oh, so glad you're back, Miss Kay.
So am I. Thank you. And call me as soon as you're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's like opening up a bank vault and seeing all this money in gold. I mean, you were fantastic.
Well, did you ever doubt it?
But you've got this cosmic sense of scent, this genius for fragrance.
You'd be quite a publicist. Are you sure you're married to accounting?
Well, that's what I do best. And you? Is there anything you're not good at?
Well, I never think about that. Certainly would never admit that. Anyhow, right now, right here, this is where I belong.
You love it.
Oh, I was born for this, you know? Oh, I have missed this beauty business. The excitement, the creativity, the stimulation, pitching ideas.
It's all such heady stuff.
Oh, it is. But it wasn't a given, Janet. Not at all. I mean, yes, I was a fabulous model. Yes, I was a fabulous celebrity. But isn't it funny now? It's just the grit of the business that really excites me. Isn't that funny? How sometimes you just fall into something?
Yeah, some people do and some people don't.
Janet, forgive me this Pollyanna moment. But everybody can find something that they really love to do. I mean, sometimes life is bleak and then wham! You just find yourself in the middle of everything and happy. And I tell you, I don't think I've ever been so happy in my life.
Well, you've got everything you want. Your man, Bianca, a great job. You've got the whole package.
Janet, you know that you could have some happiness, too. Janet, please don't let your insecurity, your fear, stop you from pursuing a relationship with Amanda.
I just can't escape my past. I'd rather die than do anything that would hurt her.
You're afraid that your little girl will hate you. But you know something? Children can forgive their mothers almost everything except not being there for them, not loving them enough. Amanda needs someone to brush her hair and whisper secrets in her ear and tease into reading her an extra bedtime story and have girl talks with and midnight snacks. Now, no one fits that job description better than you do. Amanda needs you.
Erica, I've got too much baggage. If I try to play a bigger role in Amanda's life, she's going to be that much more disappointed when she finds out who I am and what I've done.
You know, I think you're selling yourself way too short. I think the big disappointment would be losing you. That would be the terrible crime.
No. I've got to make a clean break now, before she gets attached, while she can still cope.
Janet Green, you listen to me. You have got to stay in Amanda's life because you brought her into this world. You owe her. You owe her all the devotion, all the understanding, all the love that is in you. And you have so much to teach her about forgiveness and about hope and about this amazing and very rare feat you have accomplished. You've changed. You really have. The old Janet is not the Janet who is here now. Amanda needs you. She's a part of you. And she needs to know that she's a good part.
Listen, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys catch up, so I'm gonna go make a phone call. I'll be right back. All right?
Sure.
Okay.
So when things blew up with Janet, other stuff came out. Stuff I needed to talk about, good stuff. So it was kind of like a little miracle. My soul got kick-started and my legs started moving too.
You never know, huh?
No. Hey, who knows? Maybe you always know.
I do believe you've been shrunk and lived to tell the tale. Did the shrink survive?
Barely. I made it hard on him, but I gotta admit it was the right thing to do.
I'm happy for you, Sarge.
Thanks. See, sweetheart, what did I tell you? Haley's not here.
Let me wait.
Amanda, Haley doesn't work here anymore, and I need to get home because I have a lot of work to do.
I've got to ask Janet something.
Well, Janet works here, too, and she doesn't have time to just come tootling down for a visit.
Daddy, it'll only take a minute. Please, you can call her. Pretty please.
Okay, she's just going to have to tell her yourself. She works here, and her work isn't daycare. She could get fired if she ignores her work.
Hi, Janet. Did you miss me?
Hi, Amanda. Long time no see. Erica wanted these projections.
Yeah, I guess we're all busy, huh?
Hi.
Amanda and I got a scoot, but she's determined to ask you just one little question. I keep trying to tell her that you work here and you just can't come tootling down for visits any old time, but maybe you could explain that to her. You know, how you work here, you're busy, you don't ignore your job, and maybe how you won't be seeing that much of her anymore.
You look so pretty today.
Thank you.
But your dad's right. I'm very busy here, and I probably won't be able to spend that much time with you now that the holidays are over. What question did you want to ask?
I want to meet your little girl. When do you think I could do that?
Someday, I'd love for that to happen.
Sweetheart, Janet's busy, and we got to get home, okay?
Your little girl has play dates, doesn't she? Daddy, can she come to our house?
Amanda, it's just not that easy.
Mm-hmm. Just pick a day. Okay, Daddy?
Probably busy with play dates and tripping around the fun zone, taking art classes like you do with your friend, what's her name, Carrie, over at the art museum. You know, not enough hours in the day to do everything you want to do. You get home at night, you go to sleep, you wake up groggy, you make faces at the oatmeal. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I think what your dad's trying to say is that there's not that much time in the day. And now that it's winter, especially, because the days are even shorter. And the children should be home with their families.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Janet, I want to meet her.
I understand. It's just not a good idea right now.
Can I ever meet her?
Ever's a long time, sweetheart. Hey, would you do me a favor and go over to the vending machines and get your dad a soda, huh? There you go. That should be enough. You want anything?
No, thanks.
Ask Erica's secretary to go with you, okay? And if she can't, just wait for me outside.
Are you going to yell at Janet?
Of course not.
Maybe I can meet her when the winter's over.
Bye, honey.
I won't be long, sweetheart. You know what I'm going to remind myself of every time you get the urge to get within 20 feet of my little girl?
Oh, naturally, it's my fault.
Well, who was asinine enough to say I have a little girl just like you?
Well, it's the truth.
It's a bald-faced lie.
Trevor, who came up with the lame idea of her being too busy to make a new friend.
I'm just trying to cover for you. Lies snowball.
I'm not the one telling Amanda lies. You're hiding the truth from her, and in case you've forgotten, it always comes out.
You better handle it better then.
Like how? What would you like me to do? Hire a child actor to pretend to be my daughter? Did I tell you how glad I am that you're on that game?
Don't change the subject.
No one knows what it's like to live in a wheelchair until they get there, right, Trevor?
Janet, every problem you got, you created yourself.
You're right. And like most people who've made terrible mistakes, they work through them. They're stronger for having gone through it. They're more sensitive, more tolerant. But not you, Trevor.
I am so tolerant, I make myself sick. I give you an inch, you take a mile.
That's not true. And just to show you how much you know, I was just talking to Erica this morning, and I was saying how maybe I should get out of Amanda's life. All I'm doing is complicating it. But, Trevor, I mean, you're about as sensitive as a rabid dog. I think Amanda needs someone kind and compassionate she can turn to.
Like you?
Yes, like me. I can be very fair and very loving. And I realized if I want others to forgive my sins, I have to first be willing to forgive them.
Gee, where have I heard that before?
Well, it happens to be the truth. You know, along with forgiveness comes self-respect. Something I never had before, but now I do. I know that I can trust others and be trusted by them.
Smooth words, Toots, but I ain't buying.
I know that I can hold my head high because of a lot of hard work and a lot of pain that I went through. And deep down inside, I know that I'm okay. The people around me know that. They know that I'll do the right thing.
Just a bucket.
Trevor, why can't I make you understand?
Understand this. I will trust you when I can pick you up with my pinky finger and throw you out that window.
Well, at least you're being honest. I don't lie anymore, especially not to Amanda. Because when I look into her eyes, I see how much she wants to be loved, and it fills me up.
She is loved.
I know. And she adores you and Tim and her Uncle Michael. But there is something missing in her life, and you know it, and I know it, and so does Amanda. She needs a mother. Every child does, no matter what their age. Just let me be there for her. That's all I'm asking. With Amanda on Christmas Eve? Was it so you could corner me and tell me I'm dirt again?
I tried. I tried to find a way to explain to Amanda what's going on, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that telling her mother is a famous crowbar killer could rip her life apart.
I don't want that to happen any more than you do.
She's only 5 years old. She's already lost 2 mothers, and God knows I tried my best, but I failed too. After this accident, I was too concerned about myself to care about her, so she had to go through her sadness on her own, and now you want to do this?
I told you over and over again, I will do anything not to hurt her.
You would destroy her.
I won't let that happen.
Then let her go. Don't do anything. You want to have a good conscience? You want to wake up at night knowing you did the right thing? Sure you do. Do what you do best. Tell one of those whoppers that's so outrageous it makes sense, like that pint-sized actor thing, but just let Amanda go. Erase your dirty history from her life. Never, ever tell her that you're her mother.
Get inside.
I won't change my mind.
What about Amanda? What she needs, what she wants. Don't we owe her something, Trevor?
Hi, sweetheart. Thought I asked you to stay outside.
Well, she probably got tired of waiting. You probably want to go home, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No more history. Go on, get it.
Goodbye, Grandma.
Goodbye, sweetie.
Hi, you little girl. I said hi.
I will.
Come on, sweetheart.
Tell her she has a nice mommy.
Thank you, Amanda.
Bye.
Bye.
Breakfast of champions, yes, sirree. Yes, scrumptious and delicious. Ooh, breakfast of champions. Your grub is ready, madame. Do I hear? Yes, I hear. Tickle man!
Don't.
Only one thing that'll stop tickle man.
Okay, I'll do.
Okay,
I'll-
good. Television and breakfast. I think I would choke. Don't get attached to that thing. As soon as school starts, the boob tube is off.
Daddy.
No television in the morning and max 2 hours a day on weekends, okay?
Okay.
Because once the brain is gone, the brain is gone.
My brain hasn't gone.
Oh, yeah? I'm not so sure about that. Let me look.
Oh, it's still there. I miss Tickle Man.
Yeah, I miss Tickle Man, too. He took a little R&R in the islands.
Tickle Man plays the best games.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Speaking of games, Jamie's going to be here in, what, a half an hour? You're going to play some games, and I thought maybe later we'd go out for pizza and a movie.
Okay.
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 You sound real excited about that.
Give me the boy.
Yeah?
These boys don't like to play with dolls.
You're kidding.
He'd rather play race cars or war with his action figures.
He would. That's the way I was when I was a little boy growing up.
You had toys like that?
Very funny. Very funny. Hey, give Jamie a break. He's a normal kid.
Yeah, but a boy isn't as much fun as a girl.
Well, I'm sorry age of gender correctness has passed you by. Might I suggest you call up one of your little girlfriends and have her come over? Whose mama should I call?
You know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I want to meet Janet's little girl, Koala.
I'm just a little jittery, that's all.
You practically jumped out of your skin. The question is why?
Why don't you ask Erica?
What's she got to do with it?
Actually, you have something to do with it, too. Thanks to you, Erica thinks I have a major crush on her brother-in-law.
So what? Who cares?
I care. Especially about my job.
Your job?
Erica told Edmund that I'm after him.
I find that hard to believe. I mean, Erica's the epitome of female solidarity. No way.
Well, when we were on our trip to New York, it was obvious that he knew. Of course, Erica denied ever saying anything.
Whoa. I enjoy a raging case of paranoia myself from time to time. But, hello, you do have a crush on him. Maybe he figured it out all by his lonesome.
Never. Not even on my worst day.
Okay, Miss Cellophane.
Oh, I'm transparent, am I? Thank you. Need I remind you that I've been sitting on bombshell news about Dimitri and Maria for months? I could have blown her out of the water at any time. But has anyone been tipped off to my secret? No. Have I even hinted? No.
The only reason you've been so close to the vest on that one is because you don't want to hurt Erica.
Right. Although, she'd be better off in the long run knowing how faithful her wonderful Dimitri is.
Don't you dare.
And I'm not about to be the bearer of bad news, to her or to Edmund. Besides, he's way too savvy to be manipulated.
Translation, he'd know exactly what you were up to.
He has to find out on his own about Maria. In the meantime, I can be patient. Anyway, enough about my angst. How are you doing?
Well, life never gets any easier, that's for sure. I told Amanda that I had a little girl. And now she wants to meet her. Uh-oh. She's asked more than once, so I don't think she's going to drop it. Just got to figure a way out of this today. Well, I'm not going to lie.
The truth? That'd be worse than a crowbar.
Don't say that.
And don't give me any of your pseudo-maternal instincts. Amanda's been asking about your little girl. You tell her no, and you give her a darn good explanation. Why?
Trevor, I'm not going to make up a story just because you've ordered it.
No?
No.
Then vamoose before I drop-kick your butt out of here. Goodbye, Janet Green.
Janet, wait. Aren't you looking hard at me?
Janet doesn't have a lot of time there, sweetheart.
Yeah, but I gotta ask her a question.
About my little girl?
I want to know why people call you Janet from another planet.
Sweetheart, remember what Daddy says about sticks and stones will break my bones and names will never hurt me?
But sometimes they do. And some people have a good reason to call me names. Maybe it's time I told you why. People call me mean names sometimes because I did some bad things.
Yeah, but they're so wrong. You're nice.
But there were times when I wasn't nice.
You saved Jamie's life.
That's true. But that doesn't mean I didn't do some other terrible things. Look, did you ever wish for something so much and you wanted it so badly that it hurt?
Mm-hmm. I wish for my mommy to come back.
I know you do. I wish for things too. And I wish for people to like me. And that they would accept me and that I would have friends. And no matter how hard I wished for it, it didn't come true. And when it didn't happen, I got very angry. And I did things that I thought would make people like me, but I did all the wrong things.
Like what?
Like not telling the truth. Pretending to be somebody else.
Like on Halloween?
Sort of like Halloween, but not for fun. When your daddy tucks you into bed at night, gives you a kiss and makes you feel safe and warm, doesn't he? Oh, everybody wants to feel like that, even grown-ups. And when I couldn't find that feeling any place in my life, I got very sick.
Did you go to the doctor?
Eventually. But not until I'd already hurt people. And when you hurt people, you get punished. I went to jail. For a long time. You were just a baby. We didn't know each other then. And after a lot of hard work, I got better. But because of the bad things I did, I'm not allowed to see my little girl anymore.
Not ever?
I don't know. But that's why I can't introduce you to her.
Is she far away?
No, not far. She lives with her daddy. Takes good care of her. And she loves him a lot.
Does she miss you a lot?
I miss her with all my heart and soul. And I love her very, very much.
They should let you see her. Did you steal something?
No. Not really, I didn't.
Then what?
Amanda, I was very confused. You see, I was all alone. I had nobody to turn to, nobody I could talk to. And so I started talking to myself. Sometimes in my own mind. And then one terrible, awful day, I made the worst mistake of my life.
God, that's it for the storytelling. We got a movie to catch.
Can Janet come?
I can't, sweetie. I'm busy. I've got to get back to work.
Come on, sweetheart. Jamie's upstairs. He's ready to go. And if we don't hurry up, we're going to miss the popcorn and the candy. You like that?
Okay.
right.
I was trying to get to the truth, Trevor.
Oh, there ain't enough sugar in the universe to coat that tail. Don't you see what you're doing to the kid?
Truth.
I owe Amanda as happy a childhood as possible. I want her to go to sleep at night knowing that her friends aren't laughing at her. She has had a crazy life already, and you want to push her over the edge.
No, I don't. I never would do anything like that. I'd rather die first.
Good. Then I got options.
I'm ready.
Hey, sports.
Hi, Jamie.
Where's Amanda, huh?
He's coming.
Hey, princess. What you got there?
When I miss my mommy, I talk to her picture. It's up by my bed. Here, this is me.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You can have it and talk to me whenever you're all alone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And you can come see me anytime. Can't you, Daddy? Please?
We'll see about it, okay? Right now we gotta hurry. We're gonna miss the beginning of the movie, okay? It's movie time, troops. Out to the car, buckle up in the back, and I'll be right behind you, okay?
Do you mind if I stay for a few minutes?
5. Then vamoose. And that don't change nothing. I want you out of here. You lock up before you leave.